Croatia boasts one of the finest coastlines in Europe. Places like Dubrovnik and Split are popular for good reason, but a cruise offers an opportunity to steer well clear of the crowds. And a small ship is the perfect way to do just that. The Queen Eleganza is more a luxury motor yacht than a cruise ship, and size is all important when it comes to navigating this beautiful but intricate coastline. Noble Caledonia offer a wide choice of cruises. This particular 7-night itinerary began from Zadar, heading north to end in Opatija. In each port, we had the opportunity to take a guided walk or explore independently.
The Queen Eleganza is 49 metres long and has 18 cabins, carrying a maximum of just 36 guests.
Cabin size and layouts vary, but there are 8 cabins on the lower deck with porthole windows and 10 on the main deck with picture windows. Here's what my fellow guests thought of their accommodation.
Wonderful to have one's bed made, room cleaned every day, a very nice shower room, comfortable bed. I couldn't ask for more. The name definitely suits it. It is very elegant. It's like a very small boutique hotel. It's very nice.
Upper deck areas include the dining room and bar and 2 lounge areas. And then just 1 flight of steps up, you're on the sun deck with plenty of space to spread out and enjoy the views.
I do like sailing, and this country will be absolutely ideal for sailing around in a boat. But this must be the next best thing to be taken round.
There's some very comfortable seating. You can really sit back and take in the sun and read and the odd snooze.
The joy of the small ship is the few passengers and you get chatting to everybody. It's like a family almost.
Yes, it is. Well, we're here at the beginning of October, and of course at this time of year the weather is less predictable. But you can still get days like this with perfect blue skies and the opportunity for a swim stop. This is the highlight of the trip, absolutely fabulous.
Looking after us on board was a team of 9, including the housekeeping and restaurant team, the chef and his assistant, hotel manager Ivan, and of course the captain and his 2 crew. Taking inspiration from local produce and fish bought fresh from the daily markets wherever possible, Chef conjured up an amazing variety of dishes, from generous buffet breakfasts and lunch through to served 3-course dinners. And on one occasion, even cooking out on deck.
Today we are cooking a pure Croatian traditional Dalmatian dish. It's called manistra. With seafoods we have langoustines, mussels, shrimps, prawns. Manistra is actually a kind of Croatian pasta.
And very delicious it was too. Ensuring everything ran like clockwork, from Noble Caledonia we had tour manager Prue and cruise director Carolyn, who told me more about other Croatian cruises available on the Queen Eleganza.
We have a huge variety of tours. We go from south all the way down to Dubrovnik, we come up the Croatian coastline, and we come all the way up to Istria, so we go around Istria as well. Currently we're about 3/4 of the way up in the northern part of Croatia.
And the other great thing I think on this cruise is that you've got this mix of dining on board and going ashore. It's really lovely to be able to try local restaurants.
The variety is huge, people like different things, but you're going to find a lot of fresh fish, shellfish, meats, etc.
Yeah, and literally you're just going off the ship, walking up the road, and there's endless choices.
But lots of them are family-run restaurants, and
Yeah.
I think they just do it for the sheer love of it.
Yeah, there's always big smile, friendly welcome when you go in. It's great. Another thing that makes this cruise different is that there is no sailing at night.
Cruising during the day has a number of significant advantages. Not least, of course, you always get a good night's sleep, and there's rarely any really early starts. And we're here cruising in protected waters, entering into sheltered bays, relatively short distances, but you have time to really absorb the journey.
Croatia provides the wonderful scenery and experiences, but the gentle pace and relaxation are definitely what sets this cruise apart.
It's very quiet and relaxed. This is a good time of year to come when there aren't too many tourists.
People say, why are you going to Croatia again? Well, because I feel comfortable on this ship, really. And it's a nice, relaxed week.
It's totally different from larger boats.
Yes, just as much more relaxing.
You get taken round by a professional guide. You might walk around a nice little town for an hour or so. And if you see something that you want to go back to, you've probably got another couple of hours before the ship goes, meander around the little streets and whatever. You do what you want, when you want, how you want.
And just like that, the week has flown by, and here we are on the final night, toasting a great week on board the Queen Eleganza. If you think that cruising is just not for you, maybe a week on a motor yacht might just change your mind and introduce you to the wonderful world of small ship cruising.